one. Okay. And scene. Buongiorno, guten tag, me amo John Carmel. Hello, stargazers and world travelers. It's your boy, John Carmel. Now you're probably thinking, John, on YouTube, what does it mean? Well, I'm here to tell you, it means nothing. Do not worry. Everything is A-okay in the USA. So you know, like on your phone, when you swipe to the left and you see your weather and like your other widgets and all that, and then the little memory photo comes up. I got a memory from 10 years ago. It's one of my favorite photos. It is a self-portrait I took of myself in the year 2015. In the year 2555. It is this photo. I'll make it full screen. It is this photo. Now, growing up, I was a lonely lad. I didn't have much friends. I had a lot of energy. I had a lust for life, but I didn't have a lot of friends. But that's okay. I loved to collect things, and it had me thinking when I saw that photo, why do we collect? Have you ever wondered why we collect? Why some of us can't resist holding on to snow globes, matchbooks, shoes, sunglasses, vinyl records, or those little tchotchkes that make no sense to anyone else, but somehow make us feel complete? Is it nostalgia? Is it comfort? Is it hoarding? Or maybe a way to keep the past alive just a little longer? So, first item that we will be going over is, we'll start off strong. We'll start in 1927, or rather probably the late 60s, or the early 70s. But this is a Pez dispenser. So Pez, it's an abbreviation for the German word peppermint. I'm not here to like teach you German.
Pfefferminz.
The Germans in the late 20s invented Pez as a dispenser of mints, peppermint, and the design, initially, Pez was not for children at all. It was an adult product to prevent adults from smoking. So this design here is to mimic a lighter, and it looked far more like a lighter in the 20s, and only in probably the 50s and 60s did they realize, hey, we could market this for children and just give children candy. This used to have a chocolate counterpart, a partner. It's just a salt pepper shaker. Patsy Cline was a huge salt and pepper shaker collector. And I'm just so into that. 47 years ago. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. So this is my little elf in a bottle. I got him just at this antique store in New York. I was walking around and I saw this in the window, and I stopped in my tracks, and I was like, oh my god, I need this. The 60s were all about putting little things in bottles. But yeah, I've seen these on eBay before, and I was just so drawn to this like little diva, this little girl boy, in this little bottle, and I was like, I need this. And this actually brings me joy. Some of this stuff, I will admit, has been in a storage unit in boxes collecting dust. But this I have out. This is fabulous. Uh-oh. Something just fell. There is just one moon and one golden sun, and a smile means friendship to everyone. So Avon in the 60s, they had a series of these little bottles, the women from all around the world. There's like a Scottish one, there's a Parisian one. This is the Polynesian one. I just love, I mean, the orange and hot pink kind of fuchsia color combo is arguably probably one of the strongest going. I fell in love with this. I got her actually as a gift for Secret Santa last year, and she's on my bookshelf, and I literally love her. And I don't even have the desire to get all of the collection right here. Just her is enough, because one thing is, I am a collector, but I'm not a hoarder. Cast iron piggy banks were all the rage. She's sort of like a Frida Kahlo type. So like you put the coin in and this divides it. I don't know why, because it's going into the same chamber. You see them a lot at the different antique stores. This one, it does some. Oh, look! Ooh, That got me going. Yeah, this one, you put it, it's a little broken, I fear. You put the coin in his hand, and then he drops it in his bag. This one's fabulous, but again, this you can find at most antique stores. I am just putting these on the floor. I'm like talking about how like these are my prized possessions, and I'm just like kicking them on the floor. So speaking about no smoking, as most of you know, I'm vehemently against all drugs, including cigarettes. They say Asians don't raisin, but even if I have that going for me and high cheekbones, smoking rapidly makes you age. It's sad, honestly.
There's no person in the whole world like you, and I like you just the way you are.
There's no one in the world like you, and I like you just the way you are. Mr. Rogers was an extremely religious man. He never cursed. The most harsh word he ever said was mercy. Him and his wife were devout religious Christians, but he knew that not everyone watching his broadcast was religious. Not everyone in America practices religion the way that he does. So his theology was to treat people, to give them lessons of kindness, respect, but in a way that, you know, was for everyone. Just a little wind-up toy. It's all practical. Now it's like battery operated, the leapfrog toys and the switches, you have to charge it, and it's all just too much. This is a Russian toy. Lots of fun. We play with our metal fun toys, and we have great time. Siegfried and Roy. So Siegfried and Roy were a queer, gay couple. This is a playbill from a program that I got from the last Ringling Brothers Barnum Bailey Circus when they performed at the Hampton Roads Coliseum. This is when the show essentially ended. The circus is one of the longest standing performance traditions, the longest running movie franchise is James Bond. But we're not here to talk about James Bond. But yeah, so Siegfried and Roy, they were German. They had a very close connection to animals. But I think it was Roy was attacked by one of their white tigers and then had a stroke. But then they became a staple in Las Vegas. They both are since passed. Roy died from COVID in 2020, and Siegfried passed away from pancreatic cancer, I believe. So that's very tragic. But they became, they were synonymous with, I love saying Las Vegas. It's sort of fun to Las Vegas. And I will always have a special place for the circus, though I don't think, and I will put this on record, I don't think the circus makes sense in the modern world. When we have YouTube and all of these, like the TikToks and the Instagrams and the Instabook, the circus was perfect for its time because it was a traveling show of people in these small rural areas who had never even seen a photo of a zebra, of a giraffe, and then now they see an elephant dancing on a ball. Like, that is artistry. And for its time, it was everything. But now it just doesn't make sense, especially with the humane treatment of animals and just what people find interesting. There is a video of me that I'll put up of me lip-syncing to Tiptoe Through the Tulips, and this poster is visible.
Tiptoe from your pillow to the shadow of a willow tree, and tiptoe through the tulips with me.
Donald Duck. I had a babysitter. Her name was Joanne. I would tell her that, like, Joanne, I have a difficult time reading. It's because of my dyslexia. And she said, "You're not dyslexic, John. You're making it up. You're lazy." That's just a side note. But she could do a really good Donald Duck. She had emphysema though, so this is another one of my prized possessions. Now these are a dime a dozen, these gold molded record canisters, the Edison Recording Company, phonograph company, Thomas Alva Edison, light bulb. Did he invent the light bulb? We may never know. No, he took credit for a lot of work of others, but he really did play a big role in the fight for the early recording for not only just sound, but for moving pictures as well. George Méliès, the Lumiere brothers. It was sort of inspired by Wallace and Gromit. I loved those movies as a kid. Oh, So, I am not much of a Barbie collector, although I know like drag queens like Trixie Mattel and James Mansfield. That's their gig. That's their bread and butter. I'm not that deep down the Barbie rabbit hole because I know that it's kind of an endless thing and it's also a very expensive thing. But after seeing Barbie, I was bitten by Barbie mania, I must admit. I thought, well, I need to own one Barbie just because it's history. And so this is the Barbie solo in the spotlight, what she is referred to now. And it's just iconic. It was introduced in 1960. She's not original. It's a reproduction from like the 50th anniversary or whatever have you. But I mean, she's fabulous nonetheless, I must say, in the blue eyeshadow, so she's a prostitute. So I used to have an extensive tin lunchbox collection. I since got rid of it. I used to have like a cool Muppets one from the 70s, a Superman one, a Mork and Mindy, if you know who those people are. I just love Where's Waldo. I mean, he's a gay icon for sure. You're either a Buster Keaton boy or a Charlie Chaplin boy. I was a Charlie Chaplin boy. Gold Rush. I mean, just the look of the Tramp. And I loved Charlie Chaplin and Mr. Bean. And I think Pee Wee Herman, though he is speaking, unlike Charles Chaplin and Mr. Bean, falls under that line of just, it's sort of like that character who's in a suit, who has a very iconic look, but also represents innocence and kind of has a very worldwide reach. And Charlie Chaplin, one of my favorite anecdotes, is that he thought that talkies were just a fad, that they were just gonna be like a here and there, but then, you know, now here we are. Thomas Alva Edison. I'm filming a YouTube video, so you're wrong! So the Little Orange Bird is part of Disney IP, though he might not be Mickey Mouse, Minnie, or Clarabelle. We'll say they for the sake of this video, though he's a guy, let's be real. The Little Orange Bird was made for the Florida Citrus Commission. They were opening the Enchanted Tiki Room, and Florida Citrus Commission was a sponsor, and they wanted a Disney-fied mascot for their products, for their orange juice. Anti-activist, homophobic superstar Anita Bryant became the spokesperson, and she had a great line of commercials. Little Orange Bird. I'll play a video.
Little orange bird, in the sunshine tree, won't you think of something sunny just for me?
Now, the campaign was short-lived, though camp as it may. In the 1970s, Anita Bryant became the spokesperson also for the Save Our Children's campaign, opposing gay rights in Florida. Now, following the backlash, both Disney and the Citrus Commission, they distanced themselves from her and the Little Orange Bird. Hello, how are you doing today? That is so good to hear. I really like you. Okay? Slay! Slay! Mortimer Snurd was a ventriloquist dummy created and performed by Edgar Bergen, introduced around the 30s, and he had a friend, Charlie McCarthy. Now, Charlie McCarthy was more of a posh type character. Ventriloquism was very big in the 30s, 40s. And then there's Howdy Doody. It's Howdy Doody time. 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 The Howdy Doody Show is considered, and you can take this to the bank, in 1947, the first children's show targeted specifically for children. That concludes this little video. I hope it's not too long. Is it too long? I'm sorry, it's just me talking about things. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're gonna take anything away from this video, start collecting, baby. Life is short, and remember, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. The world is a banquet, and most poor suckers are starving to death. And for beautiful lips, speak only words of kindness. For beautiful eyes, look only for the beauty in the world. And for poise, walk on this earth knowing that you are never alone. I'm John Carmel. I hope you have a great day, stargazers. Well, it's time to clean up. The video is over. I hope you enjoyed.
Tiptoe to the window, by the window.
Ah.
There